Hi, Jeevan. Welcome to the L Cube Show.
Welcome, madam.
So here we have Jeevan, who is an artist. Yeah. So tell me about a little bit about yourself and your art before we get into Puri Jagannath.
Okay, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
As you said, I am an artist. Actually, I am in London, and I'm practicing a different art forms. And recently, I have a guide, and from who I am learning Patachitra art. And Patachitra is a world famous art, which is a like traditional art form from Odisha, and we can get such type of paintings of Patachitra art in various temples and architecture of Odisha.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So, what is your what is your connection with Puri Jagannath? Let's get into Puri Jagannath. I know you're from Odisha. For Odisha people, he's like your heart. He's everything
Right.
to you, right? So.
Right.
As I'm from the south, we are mostly connected with Lord Balaji, but we are not as aware of Puri Jagannath. Tell me about Puri Jagannath's history first, like how it all started, who constructed the temple's history, and how Jagannath himself. People say that you tell in your words. I'll tell what I know. People say that he is the form of Krishna. So please tell me all about him and his temple.
Okay, Jai Jagannath. So when I think I have to speak about Jagannath, like automatically I am like it's not fear. You can say like I'm tensed because
I can see that.
Lord Jagannath is vast, and he represents the whole world, the universe.
Yeah.
So we say Jagannath. The deep meaning of Jagannath is Jagat plus Nath.
Okay.
Jagat means world, universe. Nath means the maker, the creator, the
Lord of the universe.
Yes.
Okay.
So just like in our family, we have our head, maybe like our father or our grandfather. So like that one, Jagannath is the head of the family, and our family is the whole universe. And when we say universe, it may not be limited to earth or like world. It may include all things. And as far as we know, right, universe it will be continuing, right? It may be infinite also.
Yes.
So he's the Lord of the whole universe.
You are actually before we get into the history, I know you are in some kind of Puri Jagannath's committee or something. What is it about?
No, exactly. There is a Jagannath, there are different types of like communities, and we ourselves with few members just like to know and learn about Jagannath's culture. We have developed and made a group. It is a Jagannath Sanskruti Parishad. So in that, likewise,
Jagannath Samskruti Parishad. So you keep learning about Jagannath and you spread about him to everyone.
Yeah. And like those who are experts, those who are learners, and those who are like intellects of those who are actually learning the culture and know about the Jagannath culture, they used to come and also enlighten us, everyone, like who are the ignorants of Jagannath culture. They used to tell, and we learn from them. And also we share our expressions, our experience, our emotions, our feelings with Lord Jagannath. Okay. So it's not about like promoting Jagannath, because we do not have to promote Lord Jagannath, but it is to learn and know about more and more, because such a vast culture, such a hidden treasure of Lord Jagannath's culture. So we need to learn. As much we learn, we are ignorant. So we keep on learning, and we do not know how far we learned and how far we can learn.
So about Jagannath now, where he came from, his story.
Yeah, the culture and like Sanskrit of Lord Jagannath is so vast, and there are so many like experts who gave their own opinions. And as people say, we can say like from where Lord Jagannath or Jagannath Temple started, because we get our from the sculptures and the scriptures which are there, we get some of the historical backgrounds related to Puri Lord Jagannath. But as far as our like, we also like from our epics and from Vedas, we also gain knowledge, because Hindu art and culture, and it depends also on the Vedas and Vedic system.
Yes.
So from that one also we have to believe, and we have to have faith that because Vedas were in different form, not in the scriptures form which we find in the recent world. So in that sense, we can say there was a king, Indradyumna. Like we have all sort of myths or the stories in our, we can see it in YouTube. So Indradyumna was a disciple of Lord Vishnu, and we are talking about in King Indradyumna, who belonged to Satya Yuga. So if you we believe on Vedas, and before that we have four yugas like Satya Yuga, and then Tritiya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. We believe in that. So as our Hindu mythology. So from Indradyumna, starting from Satyayug, he actually he was a disciple of Lord Vishnu, and he thought about constructing a temple of Lord Vishnu and giving a like an avatar or a form of Lord Vishnu. Then he prayed and asked Lord to like show him the path. And he got some information like in the whole like area where Lord Vishnu is prayed. Then he got the information that in the eastern of India, there was a like Viswavasu, one of the like Adivasi king, you can say, and he used to pray Lord Vishnu. That is how he sent his one of his minister, Vidyapati, to him,
Okay,
Viswavasu.
so when you said Eastern India, the current day in India, is it near Odisha?
Yes. So at that time, because now it's Odisha is limited, but at that time, Kalinga and Utkal, it was so much large, and it was like
Yeah.
depending upon various rulers, it was expanded to even south or even
Yes.
to north. So
Yes.
we cannot get a limited boundary like which one is Odisha, because this is current Odisha what we get.
Okay. Okay, we'll say somewhere near to Orissa then.
Then he prayed and he thought of getting near to the Viswavasu, and Vidyapati helped him. And Vidyapati went to Viswavasu to get a glimpse of Lord Vishnu as he was praying. But he tried his best, but he failed initially. But later on, coincidentally, he got married to a daughter of Viswavasu, and he tried to get a glimpse of Lord Vishnu.
Yeah.
But he failed because when with the king Indradyumna and his soldiers and everyone came to have a glimpse, Lord Vishnu disappeared.
Oh, disappeared.
Yes. So after that, they failed, and they were feeling very sorry that although they tried their best, but then he prayed to God how he can get the form. So then. Then he got like in dreams, a big wooden piece is coming in the seashore, which we now currently say is Bay of Bengal, which
Puri,
is
the one
Puri.
which is next to
Yes.
Puri. Okay.
Yes. So he got a dream, and he then when he went, he saw a wooden piece. He got some instructions like divine instructions that he had to make idols from this wooden. So now if we'll
So
connect
when you said wooden, is it like a tree trunk log?
yes, trunk, big trunk.
Big
Like
trunk.
trunk
Okay.
of yes.
Okay.
It came by floating in the sea.
Which tree is that?
Generally, because we know that from Navakalabara and like all the Lord's idols are made from Neem.
Neem tree. Okay.
So we believe that that log of wood was a Neem. So
Yeah.
now, then they were trying with all the people who were actually who can make idols. People who are actually we can make idols from wooden pieces.
Sculpture people with wood. Okay.
So now, actually, when we see Rath Yatra to make the chariots and to make the idols, those Maharana are still there. There is a community, Maharana community, and we say that also they are the community from Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma.
Okay.
Because
Who's
we
the
know that
architect? Who's the architect? Yeah.
yes, they are named as Vishwakarma family. They
Yeah.
still
For the viewers, Vishwakarma is the Hindu architect, mythological character. He's an architect in Hindu scriptures.
now when they tried with lot of people who can make it, but everyone failed. Now incidentally one person in a old man he came in the disguise he came, but we believe that he was Lord Vishwakarma himself,
Vishwakarma himself. Okay.
sent by Lord Vishnu or the god himself.
Yeah.
Give the incarnation or to give the shape of what we
Yeah.
see now, Lord
Yeah.
Jagannath, Balabhadra, and
Yeah.
they agreed, and they initially they were hesitating, like such a old man, sick man, how he will be it will possible to work and give do such an idol of Lord Vishnu, but they were convinced. Then the king Indradyumna allowed him, and there were some rules set by the old man that within 21 days he has to make the idols, and no
Okay.
one is allowed to enter inside the room before 21 days.
Okay.
That was the instruction given.
So was he asked to make only Jagannath's
No.
idol or all three?
All three, and it is actually four:
Yeah.
Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra, and Ma Subhadra.
Balbhadra is Balaram, right? The brother of
Balaram,
Lord
yes,
Krishna.
we can, and then is a Sudarshan.
Chakra,
So
the weapon of Lord Vishnu. Sudarshan Chakra. Okay.
Sudarshan Chakra, but the idol is made in a different, it's a wooden piece, Sudarshan, which is put aside the Lord Jagannath.
So it's actually four then.
Four, yes.
Oh, but every time, whenever we see it online or whenever we see in the temple also, generally people talk about only three.
Yes, three.
Lord
What
Jagannatha, Lord Subhadra Devi, and then Lord Balaram. That's it.
But actually, every time when it is Navakalabara or in the chariots, four are there. So now they were instructed to not open the door up to 21 days. But after 14 days, there were no sound from inside the room. And we know today, I think all of us know, like when Ratha Yatra happens, Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra, and Ma Subhadra goes to their Mausi house, right?
Yeah,
And
Gundicha temple.
so
Yes.
Gundicha was no one else than the wife of like King Indradyumna. So Gundicha and Indradyumna, king and queen, they were very much stressed when they found that there was no sound. And queen herself actually insisted to open the door as if something has happened to that old man because he was in disguise.
Oh, so she was concerned something has happened to
Yes,
that old man. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And that is why she opened the door, and that was actually the thing, like, and he also said that I will disappear, and if anyone opens the door, and it happened.
Okay.
But as you say, no, like everything is predefined to happen like that.
Jagannataka Sutradhari.
And when they
Yeah.
saw their lords, as for them it was not complete, so they never expected like such type, like where the hands are not completed, the legs are not there. So such an appearance. But as we know now today, that is Lord Jagannath.
So if you can explain me how Lord Jagannatha looks. So hands, as we all see in the pictures, there are no palms.
That was the idols which are made, and like in Nabokalabara, as I was saying, Nabokalabara is means Naba. Naba means new, and Kalabara means like body, new avatar. It is nothing but Nabokalabara means new avatar.
Okay.
So that means, as we know, because as you know, all of you, that in the whole world, or as for all the Hindu god and goddesses, every god and goddesses are made either of various stones,
Yes.
or some metals. But this is the god who is made of wood. Obviously, the wood has to be changed to renew and give a new shape. It cannot continue for years and years. And that is how Nabokolavar happens. And there are a lot of historical backgrounds also why Nabokolavar is there. So in Nabokolavar, what exactly happens is they used to build, they will search, because at that time, as I told you, King Indradyumna got a log of food.
Yeah.
But what next? That means Nabokolavar generally happens like in between more than 8 years to 19 years. So it is not certain, like it is not specific. Generally, usually it is 12 years, we say. But actually, it happens whenever there is a leap month in a year. Leap month.
Leap month. Okay.
As we know, leap year.
Yeah, leap year.
No, our Hindu calendar actually depends upon months, lunar month. So lunar month is not exactly 30 days. It is 29.5 days.
Yes.
In a year, you will be short of time, just like leap year. It is similar to that. So whenever after few years, it is to like 1 month, additional 1 month.
Okay.
Is there, which will to combine these days which are, or the hours which are remaining. There is a lunar month which appears.
Okay.
So in that month, actually it happens either in 12 years, it may happen in 19 years.
Okay. So it's decided according to that.
So in that case, particularly the months which are considered as per Hindu calendar is Ashada month. Ashada month means which happens
Ashadam. Yes, I think somewhere around in July. June, July.
Yes.
June, July. Yeah. Yeah.
So when there are two consecutive Ashad months, that means one extra Ashad month is there.
Yes.
Leap month, that is known as leap month.
Okay.
So in that case, only in that year, whenever two Ashad months fall consecutively, then only Nabokalavar will happen.
The Adhika Masa. In Telugu, we call Adhika Masa.
Adhik Masa. Here also, Odia also it is Adhik Masa.
Okay.
Adhik means extra, Masa means month. It is same here.
Okay.
In Odisha.
So I think this year it is Adhika Masa. Ashadam, there is Adhika Masam this year, right?
No, actually 2015 we had Nabokalavar.
Okay.
And then again it is going to happen in 2031.
Oh, so it's already there. Like we know according to the calendars, we know already.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is how Nabokalavar starts. And what the priest and people of administration, Puri administration, they do, They used to search the neem wood, from which the idols can be made.
Okay. When do they start searching?
They search in that year only before 1 month, for
That's it.
2 months exactly. Yes,
Oh.
before 2 months only, the
Okay.
rituals will start.
Okay.
And the search is too much difficult because they will ask Lord. So as I say, they will start searching for wood, neem wood. But again, it is not the usual neem wood or neem tree. So there are a lot of specifications of neem tree. Like as I say, because there are so many instructions, because many things they hide it. Like in a neem tree, what can be found?
Oh.
Like there are like few of the examples I can say, for whatever we know. In a neem tree, there will be some symbols, signs of chakra, and like shankha. Right?
Okay. So generally, any tree, when you cut them, it has circles, right? That is the
Sometimes,
age of
yes,
the tree. Yeah.
sometimes, but they will find in the bark of the tree,
Like
because
outside bark, outside.
outside, yes, yes.
Wow.
And there are other sayings also that there should be a snake. So that snake should be there, who will be protecting that neem tree. And a few other sayings that there should not be any bird nest in that neem tree.
Bird nest.
Never.
There
Yes,
should
there
not be any bird nest. Oh.
And in that, including that also, there are some other guidelines and some hidden truths also.
Okay, so you're saying there should not be bird nest on the tree, and there should be snake symbol or shanka symbol, or
Not snake symbol. Snakes should be living beneath the tree.
what?
Yes.
Wow.
So those are
So
the
is
things.
there any specification of what kind of snake also should be living?
Yes, nag, I told you. Nag, only nag, not other snakes.
Oh my God, that's a hard search, isn't it?
Yes, yes, both very difficult search.
Yeah.
And also, like after they search it in 2015 also, like that one, in different places, from different places of Odisha, in different districts, they found, like in one place they will not find the idol or the wood or the neem tree for one Lord. For Lord Jagannath somewhere else, for Lord Balabhadra other instructions are there, for Ma Subhadra other specifications are there, for Sudarshan other specifications are there.
Oh my God.
They used to find like that one in several places. It is a ceremony. That means hundreds of people will follow the priest together to that place where it is found. And there are so many sayings, like they will get dreams, they will get instructions by, because they will pray God for that, because they cannot find out like that one when they saw.
Yeah.
So they will identify more than 100 number of trees.
So by this, whatever you're saying, that means that people of Odisha, they plant neem trees a lot.
Yes, neem tree they are found many ways, because even if anywhere you can find, like as I say, in my home also, in my native place, there are neem tree, because neem tree is very much precious, you know. Like neem leaves are used many times for disease and other things, and neem tree also purified the air. So
yeah, but
neem tree
nowadays it is reducing a lot. We're not finding
reducing
all
because
those
it is,
trees.
yes,
Yeah.
because it is a big tree, it takes a lot of space, and people are hesitating to you put like big trees like banyan. But anyhow, neem trees are found still in many of the places.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that is how in Navakalabara they found the trees. Then they used to, again that same way, they used to make the idols.
Okay.
Lord
I
Jagannath.
have to stop you here and take you back. How does this priest know where the wood is? So you said that he could get dreams, and somebody could get dreams and go and tell them that this is here. But isn't that such a huge place? Orissa is not a small place, right? It's a big state. How do you know in which district where the tree is? And particularly for each idol, you need a different kind of a tree. How do they manage to do that?
Actually, most of the sayings are there that there is not one priest who worship or who take care of Lord Balabhadra, then Lord Jagannath, then Ma Subhadra. So there is a group, they are group, like we say them. And then they take the blessings of God, and also there are people who try to help them also. Like somebody gave them information, like in our place we have such tree. That is why I told you that they identify around 100 trees or more than 100 trees. After them, they select.
Okay, so what happened in your place? Like, what is that story?
In our place, like in Khorda, because I am staying at Bhubaneswar, in 2015, in nearby Khorda, like as people say, like more than 20 to 30 years, never it happened. Yeah, 30 to 40 years, I think. Never it happened that a neem tree, that specific neem tree has been found nearby Khorda, Bhubaneswar. But in 2015, it has been found, and it was used in the Navakalabara. So similarly, in other places, there is also another place, Ma Sarala Pit. Ma Sarala, like another goddess of Hindu goddess. So it is also famous. Like there is a Jhankada, the place where Ma Sarala is there, and that is a like people where devotee go and visit. In that place also in 2015, another neem tree found which was selected, and that was also used in Navakalabara.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
likewise,
once you find these trees, they bring it to Puri.
yes, Puri.
Okay. And now who starts sculpting the trees?
So
And
again, the same, like as I told you, the family belong to Vishwakarma or the people who are actually doing. So they used to do it. Their head decides that who are going to make the idols.
so they will do exactly in the same way how it has been
Same way, yes.
doing from all these years.
Yes, yes. So because it's generation to generation, so they know how to do, and they learn the things,
Okay.
and then they try to
Measurements
do.
also will be exact
Yes,
measurements.
yes, yes.
Okay. Do you know what is the height measurements of Lord Jagannath, Balbhadra, and Sri?
Exactly, I don't have that exact information, like what is the height of idols, but it is around more than like 7 to 8 feet or more than that.
And then once they start finish making the idol, they paint the idol, right?
Color it, but they give a shape, but that is not the thing. The real thing is that is your transfer of Brahma. Brahma means the light, the life. So the old idols, from the old idols, the new idols will get the life by transfer of Brahma. And that is very much amazing and surprising. It's a mystery also, like how it is transferred. And this transfer is made like when, like as I told you, that 2015 Navakalabara, the whole Puri district will be in dark. That means it will be electricity will be cut.
Yeah. I also heard about that. Why do they cut off the electricity? Why?
Because that what I am talking about, that is a Brahma, that light. It is a light, is a source of energy. Now it is in midnight. That means when it is dark everywhere, it is believed that nobody should see the light, because anybody who wants or who can get a glimpse of that light will die.
Okay, and also could be that energy could interfere with the electrical
Yes. And
energy. Okay.
as it is believed, a priest who is going to do such things should be an old man, because there is sayings that whoever does this thing may die within 1 year or 2 years, or like that is how by getting that energy. So, but they are blindfolded; they never see that one. So from where they get it? Actually, they get it from the nabi. Nabi means the belly,
the belly, stomach. Yeah.
So that is your Nabi Brahma. It is also named as Nabi Brahma. So actually there are also related things to that. Like as you talk about the Dwapar Yuga, as the people believe, Sri Krishna when died.
When Krishna died,
Krishna died.
There is this story of like where a hunter, I think he put an arrow to the feet of Sri Krishna.
Yes.
I went to that place near Dwarka.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this Sabar, who is like hunter, you can say Sabar. The specific name is Sabar. So when they try to like demolish the body of Sri Krishna, but they believe that everything.
Some people they say that it's all story. That's not true.
Yes, yes. Few people do not believe in that as a concept, that everything burnt, and why that person is saying that Nabi Brahma or the heart or the light. But as we relate, as you see that, because God, he's a life God. Like Lord Jagannath, we say he's a life God.
Yes.
So now when we talk about life, what happens to the life of the whole world? Every time the body demolishes, but we say that Atma never demolishes.
Yes.
Now there is a transfer of Atma. So now you can relate it. Right, there is that we are talking about, that light means that is Atma, which never dies, which never burns.
Okay, it's the symbolism that Lord Jagannath is teaching us, that the body which is changing his body every 12 years, like general human body, the Atma stays. The Atma goes on to different bodies.
Yes. So that is the symbolized. And that is why they said that there is a transfer of Brahma. Brahma means creation. Creation through the light. So that light is transferred. That means once you get the light or life, whatever you say, life, then only the body gets a life. So again, that is why in Navakalabara, the old body dies and the new body burns. So that is the concept.
Okay, so I have a lot of questions for you here. Before this is happening, so there are the old idols, okay? The old 3 idols are there. So will they remove the old 3 idols And like before, like when these are ready, does that have to happen immediately?
They will remove all the bodies, all the like idols, old idols. They are to be like buried in the temple
Okay, so
premises.
let's say when they're taking the Brahma Padartha from the old idol of Lord Jagannatha to the new idol,
Yes.
they do it there only, right? So the old Jagannatha has to be there, and the also new Jagannatha also
Yes,
should be
yes,
there.
facing each other.
Facing each other. Okay, so that's what I'm asking. So how does okay, they face each other, and then they take the Brahma Padartha and put it in new Jagannatha, and then they take off the old Jagannatha.
Yes.
So it happens to all the idols or only for Jagannath?
All the idols. All the idols.
So all the idols have Brahma Padartha?
Yes, all the idols. That means 4. We are talking about 4, including Sudarshan.
Okay, including Sudarshan.
So
Okay,
that
so what
happens.
happens to these old idols, all 4 idols, after they change these new idols and kept in the place where the old idols are? What do they do with the old idols?
They bury it. Yes, they bury it. There is a place inside the temple premises where like it is a garden type. The demolitions happen.
Okay. They actually bury the whole thing, or they demolish and bury the thing?
No, they buried it.
They bury it completely. They bury it. Okay. So all these years, there are a lot of idols underneath there.
All these years means you can say that 12, 17 or 19 years one at a time.
Yeah. What I was asking you about the paint, right? So whoever
Yes.
makes the new idol, he will also paint the whole thing.
Paint, yes.
Everything is ready.
Everything.
All they do is just transfer the Brahma Padartha from the old idol to the new idol.
Yes. After the like the persons who are making the idols are different, but the priest who are actually doing the Brahma, they are different.
Okay. Priests who are doing the Brahma Padartha is different. The person who is making the idol is different. But are the priest also, it's better to have the old person.
Old persons. They generally you believe
because
that
they may die.
Yes, they expect like that.
Okay, did it happen like that?
See, when they're old persons, everyone has a time to die. How is it connected to that? That we do not.
In all these videos and all the images, you see 4 vimanas, 4 gopuras, right?
Yes.
So is there idols in all 4 gopuras, or is just the way to go to Jagannatha?
I'm talking about the architecture of the temple, Lord Jagannath Temple. In Lord Jagannath Temple, we have a main temple which is the 220 feet height, more than 220
The
feet
one
height.
with the Sudarshan Chakra on the top.
One with the Sudarshan Chakra.
Okay.
So there is the Singhasan,
Yeah.
place where the idols are put.
Okay.
That is the main temple.
Main Garbhagruha.
And Garbhagruha. It is also known as Garbhagruha. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, with that one, the front temples are there also associated. They are different. One is their Jagamohan. One is the place where actually the devotees who come, they gather there to have the glimpse of Lords from a distance. Then they like near the Jagamon, people go in lines, and then sometimes it happens that in some time of the day, they usually open the doors of the main temple.
Okay.
So that people directly go to the Lords, so that the Garbhagruha, sometime, not every time in the day.
Okay.
So they can also touch the feet of the Lords.
What, the actual Lord Jagannatha? You can touch the feet.
Yes, we have done it also. I have went also. So we can go to the Garbhagruha. We can go around the Lords. Right? It is a very small place.
Yes.
A very small place where the idols will be there.
Oh, that place doesn't look like you can actually do a parikrama around them. You can actually do a parikrama.
But we can do it.
Oh, okay. But it looks like they're to the wall. It looks like
yes,
that. Yes. Oh.
Yes. So actually we go like Balabhadra, the corner of Balabhadra. The priests are actually sitting near the Lords.
Okay.
Then we go to the Balabhadra, then we come to Lord Jagannath. That means we make a half circle parikrama.
Half circle parikrama, right.
Not to the back side.
Oh, not to the back side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
So it is a very small place. And within few time, we are allowed to go. Then again, because
how do you know when it will happen? It's just your luck?
No, we have to wait for the day some time. We can ask the priest also when it will happen. They will ask that you just wait for 1 hour, 2 hours. So then it will happen. So
it will happen daily, but any time of the day.
The best time to see the Lords properly will be the morning time, and also in the evening, night. So morning time we can after the aarti it's done. So the fast breakfast Lords will take. Okay. So more than 5 times a day, Lord Jagannath and Lord Balabhadra, everyone, they used to take food. Because Char Dhams are there in India. Yes. This is the dham. This is the place where the Lord or Vishnu is coming here to eat and
Okay.
sleep.
Eat and sleep. Okay.
So that is the thing which has been taken care of mostly.
Okay.
And as we know, there are 56 types of food Lord takes every
Yes,
day.
yes. I have to ask you that because I heard that the rasoi meaning kitchen of Lord Jagannatha is a big story by itself. How they make it. I heard they put some. They use it in clay pots, right? They
Clay
use
pots, yes,
clay
yes.
pots. But
Clay
why?
pots.
Why do people say that they cook on top of each other?
Rosso means rosei, that means the kitchen. Rosso ghara, ghara means house, kitchen house.
Okay. Okay.
So it is a very large kitchen house,
Mm-hmm.
and as per we know most of the things,
Mm-hmm.
like how the food is prepared. Actually,
So the kitchen, you're saying that it's vertically. They put vertically the
they
pots.
put it. Likewise, I am telling that there will be parallelly so many pots. Yes,
Mm.
at a time there will be cooking of so many pots
Mm.
because they are cooking for more than 50,000
People.
every day.
Oh, so it's not just for the Lord Jagannath Prasad, it's for everyone.
Everyone. So
Oh.
there is Anand Bazar. In Anand Bazar, people used to eat the food which is prepared, and it
So is
is
it prepared separately? What is prepared for Jagannatha is separate and for the people it's
yeah,
separate? Okay.
yes. So separate means that once they prepare the whole food,
Mm.
first they will offer the food will go to the Lord Jagannath Garbhagriha.
Okay.
Once the Lord takes the food,
Mm.
the door will be closed inside the God will take the food.
Mm.
After that, rest of the food which has been prepared,
Mm.
like tulsi patra, tulsi leaves.
Yes, tulsi leaves. Yes.
So it is the favorite of Lord Jagannath.
Yes, it is.
So like tulsi leaves, they get it from after the food is now
Mm.
like it is now divine. Like
Mm.
after the God has taken,
Mm.
then the tulsi leaves are put in the other pots, or you can
Other
say that
pots for the people. Okay, like blessing.
blessings. Yeah, then it comes to the Anand Bazar. It is
Mm.
available for the people.
Okay.
And throughout the day till night, people takes the food in some like Rath Yatra time or so many devotees come. Like it may
Like
come up to
any festival days.
time. So it may go up to 1 lakh sometimes, and sometimes it is around 30,000 to 40,000 every day.
Okay.
But that never happened that somebody has not got the food. Even if it goes to 1 lakh,
Okay.
everybody gets the food.
Okay. So is it free, the food, or you have to pay for it?
No, you have to pay for
You
it.
have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it is made from the rasoi of Lord Jagannatha.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
So we have to pay, but it never happened. Everybody takes the food. Never happened that there is a shortage of food. And
Okay.
also, as we know from the people, like from the priest and others, that there is no wastage of food. That is also a magic. It's one of the
Okay.
mystery also, that when at some around 1 lakh people can eat or 50,000 people can eat, and more than 25,000 people, then sometimes we can expect that wastage will be there.
Okay.
But there is no wastage of food.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay.
And as I was saying about preparation of food, they used to put vertically the pots, and then all are cooked at a time, all pots.
Okay.
Because of that boiling, so there is a latent heat concept.
Okay.
So because of latent, so the top food also is prepared, and the lower one is also prepared.
So the steam will be moving from one pot to the other.
No. Steam will be not moving, but every
A
pot
heat.
has heat.
Okay.
So it is not the temperature which is cooking the food; it is the heat that is cooking the food.
Heat that is cooking the food, because it's clay pots also, the heat will be transferred, right? Yeah.
And it boils, and because of the boiling temperature, then the food is cooked. So that is what a concept we can relate it. Still, people say it is a mystery, like why it is cannot be done in other places, why it is done only here. That is
Yes.
why it is a mystery, because this concept can be also applied everywhere.
Yes. Yeah. Nowhere else you hear this clay pot cooking
that
and
is why-
vertical method cooking. Nowhere else
Yes.
it's happening.
And another thing is that for to fire, they never use the chemicals or the like matchbox. They never use. They used to like light from the natural source, like stones, sparking
like
stones.
ancient early men, they actually make the sparkle out of the stones.
Yes, many times it happens, but most of the time, because cooking is going on, they have a wooden piece which is actually burning.
Already burnt. So never through the process of the modern times. It's always the ancient methods which are followed still.
Yes. Most of the all of the things in Lord Jagannath Temple, they use the ancient natural way. No chemicals are used.
Okay.
Even talking about salt, even it is sugar, they never use sugar because chemical processes, whatever is prepared, they are not going to use.
Okay.
So
Not
they are
even
using
salt?
salt that is not like we are nowadays getting those salt.
Okay, they
which are-
use rock salt, maybe the rock salt.
so everything, all that old tradition is continuing.
Okay.
For
So
thousands of
is there any favorite food to Lord Jagannath that this is what goes to Lord Jagannath?
don't think so because there are 56 varieties of food, and in the daytime, every like breakfast, Lord has different taste of food till the night up to
Okay.
12, 11:30. When the after at the night after the Lord takes the last food dinner, there is a Bodo Singhar Besa. Bodo Singhar Besa. Besa means the like wearing so like the costumes.
Okay.
So in a daytime, there are a lot of costumes.
Yes, like
Every
yeah.
every time Lord takes the food and then they get a new appearance, and then people see him.
So every time he takes a food, the costumes change.
Costume sense, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And actually, in like one morning time after Aarti, after breakfast, every day there is a change of color. That means 7 days, 7 colors are there. Just like today is, I think, Friday in India now.
Yes.
Friday. Today, Lord Jagannath will be very morning time. I'm saying only what the morning time.
Okay.
It is white color today
Oh,
morning.
okay.
But in the daytime, another 5 other colors will be there. What a single color will be there, and different garlands will be there. Not only dress with the dress, garlands will be there.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
so different colors are also there. Like
Okay.
Saturday black is there.
Yeah.
Likewise, Thursday
Okay.
yellow.
I have to jump to this. Before entering into the temple, I want to talk about the four dwaras, the Simha dwaras. I heard that there are different animals to
Yes.
which are there next to the dwaras. Like one, I think, is called Hasti Dwara and
Dwara, horse, that is also Dwara,
Aswadara. Aswadara is the horse one.
horse, and another one is tiger.
Yeah, okay. And
And
one more?
Singadwara is the main gate.
Main gate. So lion, tiger, elephant, and horse.
Yes.
Okay, right.
So generally,
Any significance for that?
significance, Singadwara, like lion is the, like you can say that is the lion is the king of all animals. So
Okay.
that is the Singadwara, is the bold and energy, it presents the bold and energy. Singadwara, it is the main gate. So, and other three gates are actually mostly people say it as Dakshin Dwara, Paschim Dwara, and Uttar Dwara.
It's called with directions only.
Yes,
Okay.
directions. But
Okay.
Singadwara is said as Singadwara, which is the Purva Dwara or Eastern Dwara.
The main dwara which we enter into the temple
It
through.
faces to the east. That
Okay.
is the, yes,
Okay.
Purva Dwara.
Okay. So in Puri Jagannath temple, only Hindus are allowed, right?
Inside the temple throughout the year, only Hindus can enter, and that is why Rath Yatra is there, so that Lord Himself comes out, so that every other religion, irrespective of caste and creed, they can
Have
take
the
the
darshan.
have the darshan, take the glimpse.
He's coming out for everyone.
Even touch him also. Every religion can touch him. Like you can see that when priest will be coming with the lords,
Yeah.
like dancing.
Yeah, they're dancing. They dance whenever they're coming into the Radham, the
So
Radha
every people like crowd tries to touch, and even they snatch the things like garlands and everything, like decoration. They try to take a part of it and keep it to take their.
Okay.
In my life, I never got an opportunity to go on Rath Yatra, but last year I went.
Oh wow, okay.
Last
Did
year
you
because
touch him too?
I touched the rope, like I tried to get the rope of Lord Jagannath.
Okay.
So it is so much crowd, like lakhs of people are there.
Yes.
And after COVID, actually, it was huge because there was during the COVID, people were not allowed.
Yes.
So only the priest and police persons actually.
Oh, but they did it. They did the Radha Yatra in the COVID time also.
Yes, they did it. And there is also another history related to it. COVID pandemic. It was stopped by the Supreme Court, like High Court and others. Then there was a petition made in Supreme Court by a Muslim.
Okay, asking for to let the Radha Yatra happen.
Yes, so he is a Muslim, but he prays Lord Jagannath. he does all the rituals of Lord Jagannath in his home. And
Okay.
I was lucky that in our Jagannath Sanskrit Parishad, he comes and he delivers, he tells about Lord Jagannath.
Okay.
And he's a divine, he talks, he knows everything about Lord Jagannath and Puri, Lord
Yeah.
Jagannath
Yeah.
Temple. He
Religion
does,
is just a way of life, that what we are carrying from our ancestors.
yes,
It's nothing against any other religions, right? It's just
no,
your way
no,
of life and your own traditions. That's all.
yes.
So
Because
there's
you see, this is the God, Lord Jagannath, who actually talks as a human being. Like
Mm.
his whole day, if we will go through the rituals,
Mm.
he wake up, he brushes the teeth.
Really?
So everything, like everything, whatever we do,
Okay.
he represents the whole mass, whole
Okay.
universe, human beings.
He
So he
brushes the
like,
teeth, really?
yes. So we can get it, like we can know from the priest,
Okay.
just like he baths, he have
Okay.
fever,
Oh,
you know, like,
here one question, that because it's wood, right? You can't put
yes,
water on him like general other gods like Lord Balaji or Lord Shiva. You get Abhishekam done. So they can't do Abhishekam to Lord Jagannatha.
but you know, like there is a Snana Jatra in
Okay.
the
What
year
is
it
that?
happens.
Okay.
Snana Jatra means bathing. So in front of all devotees, there is a
Yeah.
place where the lords will be there,
Mm.
and they will be poured water and in the year, and
Mm.
they will take the baths.
The actual idol.
Yes, the actual idol.
Oh, nothing happens to
That
the.
nothing happens, nothing.
How many times it happens? It happens once in a year.
Once in a year. Snana Jatra, it is known as Snana Jatra, it is famous. And then after
Are
Snana
you sure
Jatra,
it's to the actual idol, or
yes, yes.
they
No,
they
no, no.
bring?
Actual idols are brought and
Hmm.
placed. There is a Snana Mandap. It is known as Snana Mandap. Mandap
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
place.
No, I saw
So,
something. I saw something about it. They put some white cloth on them, right?
yes, yes. Clothes are put.
Yeah, I saw that, but what I thought was that it can't be the normal, the
No, no, no.
actual idol, because it's wood, right? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
But I think they will be protecting with clothes. But
Mm.
they used to pour water and do the Snana Jatra. In exactly the same way, we take the bath.
Okay.
And
Okay. Right.
after that, God have the fever. Like for 14 days, Lord gets the fever.
Oh.
So in that, so that is why I told you no. So everything which related to human beings, those rituals are there up to the night.
So that means that they say that he got the fever and then he's treated like he's sick.
Yes, and
Okay.
as we know, like also some type of medicines like Ayurvedic and other medicines are
That they're
given.
given to him. Oh wow.
So
That's new.
actually, whatever we know is so much limited. Like
Yeah,
if you
that
go and explore it,
Jeevan, why I wanted to do podcast on Puri Jagannath is that if you go on YouTube or if you go on any social media, all you can see is about Rath Yatra, the
yes,
idols in Rath Yatra, and there is not much in English also. Not everybody knows about Puri Jagannath, and he's a, you know how people of Hare Krishna, they are huge devotees to Lord Jagannath.
yes, yes.
They're from all different countries, and there is no proper information regarding him. That is why I really wanted. And how I found you is also a miracle. Right? I'm not
Yes,
supposed to talk to Jeevan.
yes,
We
yes,
were I was trying to find someone else for some other artwork, and Jeevan happened to be there, and Puri Jagannath actually made this happen. It's not us.
yes. But as I frankly say, the information we know,
Mm,
not done like I'm research on exactly Lord Jagannath, but it is all that we experience.
mm.
We gather the information or know from the
Everyone.
activities or
Mm,
yes. So that is why. But again, there will be like if you go to the history of Lord Jagannath, the architect is known as Utkal architect, which little bit I should tell about it. It is very much architect is you have seen. I perhaps you can see because you should visit Lord Jagannath Temple
I
to
didn't.
see the architect.
Architecture of the temple
Yes,
itself. Okay.
architecture and exactly the miniaturization art,
Hmm.
the like sculptures which has been made in the stones.
Okay.
So
Very
that is
detailed. Is it very
very
detailed?
details, very details.
Obviously, you are a Pattachitra artist. I know how Pattachitra artwork happens. I'm going to give Pattachitra artwork description
And
also.
yes,
It's
Pattachitra, I
amazing.
want to say how
Yeah.
Pattachitra is connected to Lord Jagannath Temple.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will see that inside the premises I told you about Jagamon.
Mm.
Then in between Garbhagruh and Jagamon, there is Natya Mandap.
Natya Mandap.
Natya Mandap.
Dance,
So
dancing
yes,
place.
yes,
Okay.
dance and different like people can make
Artworks. Any
yes.
artwork. Okay.
So in that Natya Mandap, which is very open to every like every corner.
Mm.
So you'll find that everywhere there are paintings of
Okay.
various deities, different deities,
Mm.
and all the like Mahabharata scriptures and Ramayana scriptures. Everything you'll find like all god and goddesses were like what we worship in Hindu.
Yes.
Thousands of gods and goddesses.
Yes. Yes.
So their lifestyles, their god and goddesses, their everything what we know is been like beautifully done,
Mm.
and the artwork has been done in Potachitra.
Okay. So that's the origin of it.
Yes, you will see that all the structures, all the shapes is in a different form, which you generally do not found
Yes.
in
Yes.
anywhere in the world. That is Potachitra.
Okay.
Generally, Potachitra means Potta means cloth. The Chitra
Cloth.
means drawing. The paintings on the cloth.
Okay.
So that is why this Potachitra word came. Why? Because those people at that time, ancient times, whatever they wear, like costumes, sari and
Okay.
other things,
Okay.
they used to paint it to so make it colorful. They used to make the paintings of their social life, god and goddesses.
Right. Okay.
So Potachitra mostly will find the god and goddesses like paintings or specifically Lord Krishna,
Lord Krishna.
then
Yeah.
Lord Krishna with Radha,
Yeah.
then gopis, all
Yes.
gopis.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that is
Yes.
a favorite and my favorite also.
Mm.
With that also we make Lord Ganesh and every deity.
When you said Natyamandap, what are the
Yes.
other deities around Jagannath Temple, inside the compound of the Jagannath Temple?
Yes.
We have
Huh.
Jagannatha, Lord Jagannatha, we have Sudarshana. So where is this Sudarshana? The three idols, Lord Jagannatha, Subhadra Devi is in the center, right?
First Lord Balabhadra
Balbhadra,
is the
okay.
big brother.
Mm.
Then between Subhadra,
Who is the
then
sister? Yeah.
the sister with
Mm.
no hand. They have
Yeah.
like Balabhadra and Jagannath have small hands like, but
Okay.
Subhadra has no hands.
Oh, she doesn't? Oh, okay.
She does
Oh,
not have because she has two brothers. They that sides no.
okay. They'll take care.
Yes, they will take care about.
Yes.
They will take care. And then Lord Jagannath. Beside Lord Jagannath, there is Sudarshan. It is a long wood type.
So he's
Sudarshan.
also facing towards us. Sudarshan is also facing towards us.
Towards us. But
Oh,
it is
wow.
not a like idol of just like Lord Jagannath Balabhadra. It is a wooden, vertical wooden long.
Okay, right. I think I know what you're saying. Yes.
Yes, you might have seen it.
Yes, I didn't know it was Sudarshan. And I also want to ask you about this Aruna Stamba, which is located in front of the temple. So, what is the story of it? I heard that it is brought from Konark Sun Temple.
Monarch, yes. Actually,
Yeah.
Aruna was the chariot of sun, like God Sun.
Oh, it makes sense because Aruna is also the sun, right? Yeah.
So chariot, like he used to like drive the chariot of sun.
Mm.
So that Aruna Stamba is there, which was actually brought later on, right?
Mm.
It was not from much before, because
Mm.
like there were lot of like kings or emperors who were ruling in
Yes.
different dynasties. There was like in the Kalinga like region, which was earlier known as this Odisha was known as Odisha, Kalinga, then Utkal also. So in that we have Kesari dynasty. Then we had Ganga dynasty. Then like that one Bhui dynasty. Continuing is your Bhui dynasty. The kings who are actually there now. Because king has a major role in Puri Lord Jagannath Temple and administration.
I saw in one of the Rath Yatras that he will be sweeping
Yes.
the road.
He works for Lord. He is the servant of Lord. So the king here, from the ages, from the generations, or from the all the decades and thousands of years, the king of Odisha has devoted himself as the servant to Lord Jagannath. So that is why they take care of Lord Jagannath. And every time there are more than 19 times there was attack on Lord Jagannath and Lord Jagannath temple by different
When we
rulers.
had the invasions, yeah.
Yes, Mughals and others. The first man who actually attacked was known as Raktabab.
Okay.
When he tried to attack, then the king and the priest tried to save their Lord Jagannath and Balabhadra, Lord Balabhadra and Ma Subhadra idols.
Okay.
They took them because they cannot save the temple, but they took the idols.
Okay.
Because Brahma is there. They took the idol. They never wanted somebody takes the idols with that Brahma.
Okay.
Because you see that if anybody has taken the idols, then the Brahma transfer cannot happen.
Yes.
So every time there is an attack, nobody could have conquered or nobody could have taken the idols.
Oh, good. Okay.
Every time the priest and the people have succeeded, the kings and the rulers, have succeeded to save their god. So they took through the Mahanadi river. Mahanadi is the biggest river in Odisha. They took through the Mahanadi river the idols at that time. That was the first attack.
Okay.
They took it to one place which is known as Sonpur. The
Sonpur.
district Sonpur district, which is far there, like in West Odisha.
Okay.
So they took it to Sonpur. Now it is also like in that Sonpur, that place is also very divine place. People used to go pilgrim place.
Okay.
place.
Right.
So at there, they tried to hide the idols. To hide from the attacker, they used to bury it inside the ground so that they can save the idols. Above it, they, for just a demarcation, they put a banyan tree. They planted a banyan. Yes. Planted a small banyan tree.
Okay.
And they came to like so that they can escape from the attacker. After 100, it went for hundreds years. After 140 around, I think, years, the Lord were there. There were no Lord inside the temple for that more than 100 years.
Oh my God. Okay.
Without any worship inside the temple. During the Kesari dynasty, you heard about Jajati Kesari. The ruler Jajati Kesari was one of the prominent ruler in Kalinga. So Jajati Kesari, the priest, and at that time the Shankaracharya specifically.
Adi Shankaracharya.
He came to the Jajati Kesari because the king who actually takes the interest to do something for Jagannath. So they asked them to find them because they were not finding.
So they don't know where the idols are.
Yes, because
so what happened to that priest who put it there? He didn't tell it to anybody.
So they tried to forget it, or they never spoke about it, so that they fear about that their idols will be
like
again.
Somebody might leak the information. Yes. And then okay.
Because at that time the king has escaped and the attacker was coming and trying to conquer the place.
Yeah.
So the Jajati Kesari tried, and then he went to the place, and also with the divine he got to know. Actually, there is a story like there was an old woman who was actually giving like praying there in front of that banyan tree, big banyan tree. After 100 years, it has become a big banyan tree.
Yeah.
He was praying there with a, like you can say, deep yani
Deepam, Jyoti, lamp. Yeah.
So the king asked that, why are you praying to a tree here? And that old lady said that our ancestors, generation ancestors, had said that God is there inside the tree.
Okay.
It means that it might happen that in their ancestors, somebody has known to protect the tree because Lord were inside.
Yeah.
Then Jajati Kesari got the tried that yes, might be our Lord is hidden here. And they uprooted the tree and got the lords. And then they started Navakolavar. That means new, like in that way, because every time there is an attack. Yeah. So they used to do incarnation and used to change the wooden items.
So that's how Adi Shankaracharya played a role. Okay. Yes. I have to ask you about this. I heard that people can't hear sea. How far is the sea from the temple?
Is because every time like the sea gradually, slowly it goes away, like further and further. But
away, or is it coming in further?
No, it actually happens in a different way, because nearby Puri there is a Konark. From the Konark, actually the Bay of Bengal is shifted, but Puri, from the Puri it is almost because still, if we talk about thousands of years, it has been gone further, little bit further. But it is distance around 2 kilometers, 1 or 2 kilometers.
Okay, so what is the story about that? You can hear the waves until you enter the Simhadwara. Exactly one step forward, you can't hear the waves.
Yes. So that is true. That is not a mistake.
So you experienced it by yourself too?
Experienced it and with our other, because in the daytime, actually the vehicles and a lot of sound pollution are there. We cannot exactly hear. We cannot hear.
Okay.
But during the evening or night time, because everything is silent, so you can always try to listen the waves of the Puri sea beach. So when you go inside it, there is a Meghnad Pachiri, Meghnad wall. The wall, which surrounds the whole temple, is Meghnad wall. Meghnad.
Okay.
So it was a saying that Subhadra, Ma Subhadra, asked to Lord Jagannath that I should not be disturbed with the sound of
sea wave sound.
So that is how actually we do not listen.
For his sister, he had to stop the sound of the waves. I wish
once you enter it,
I wish there are brothers like that nowadays.
yes. So that shows that how caring. You see, anywhere it happens that Rath Yatra, brothers are going with their sisters. You see,
Oh,
to
so that's a tradition.
it's a tradition. That means you
Okay.
can see that how brothers and sisters are connected,
Okay.
right? Even Mahalakshmi is there. You also asked about
Yes,
that.
yeah, Mahalakshmi. In Puri Jagannath Temple, you never see everywhere else. Wherever there is Krishna, you have Radha. Wherever you have Vishnu, you have Lakshmi Devi.
Yes.
What happened in Puri?
Puri, that is how, because you see, it talks about the family,
Okay.
and even though, because like Mahalakshmi is there, and when Ratha Jatra they went to
Gundicha Mandir. Yeah, yeah. Actually, the Rath
mountain,
Yatra, it starts from Puri Jagannath Mandir to Gundicha Mandir. How far is the distance? What is the distance?
3 kilometers.
3 kilometers. Okay.
And they come after few days. So Mahalakshmi gets angry because they have never Lord Jagannath has not taken his wife and went for so many days.
Okay.
Then it is Mahalakshmi gets angry at that time when they come back.
Okay. Okay.
It is known as Bahuda Jatra. Again, the same type of Jatra happens.
Okay.
With that same Rath.
Okay.
So it is known as Bahuda Jatra. Bahuda means return. So Lord Jagannath has to convince Mahalakshmi. So how do you convince our wives? Like we should give. So Lord Jagannath gives sweet, that is Rasagolla.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rasagolla is the favorite. If you are asking about which is the favorite food, I can say that Rasagolla.
Maybe Rasgulla is the favorite sweet of Mahalakshmi.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, good idea. Anybody wants more money? Go and buy Rasgulla now.
Rasagolla. So it
Okay.
is known as Manabhanjana. That concept is that ritual is known as Manabhanjana. Mana means mono. Bhanjan means break. So like the time at that time Mahalakshmi got angry. He has to break the anger.
Okay. So where is Mahalakshmi temple? Is it in Puri Jagannath temple also?
Yes, Puri Jagannath Temple, backside in the direction of north corner.
So she is there in the compound, of the Puri Jagannath.
Mahalakshmi Temple is very important.
Okay.
And why do I say? First of all, before going to Lord Jagannath Temple, that means the Garbhagriha, seeing, first we have to go around all the other god and goddesses or the deities who are there inside the temple.
What those god and
First we have to through the east to south direction, we have to go to Ganesh. Okay, Ganesh. And then we visit generally because there are small other rituals also, deities also there. After that, Bimala, Ma Bimala. Ma Bimala is also like another, like Ma Durga, another. Okay, the Shakti form. Ma Bimala. Then we have like Mahalakshmi. Other also there. So many are there. We specifically visit, and then
Lord Hanuman. I heard there is Lord Hanuman.
Yes, Hanuman temple is there. Surya temple is there. Actually, we will say that everyone is there inside the temple premise. Kartika is there.
So you have to visit all of them first and then enter into the Jagannath.
Then enter it. That is the way. That is not compulsory, but that is the way we actually do it. Okay, right. Okay. So Mahalakshmi we pray because before going to Mahalakshmi, we should not go to Lord Jagannath. Wife first, ladies first. Yeah. Yeah. So, and about the Rath Yatra, we have to put it briefly here that every year the Radha is made from scratch. Rath Yatra from new. Like every time the chariot is made from
completely new, completely. Even the base to the tires.
Everything. Now, as I will be telling you, last 2 days before I went on Tuesday night. Yes, after we first spoke, immediately that night, Jeevan traveled to Puri. Yeah. I went and I saw in the evening that the wheels are being made.
Wheels are being made. Okay. So when is Rath Yatra now? When is it?
I think in the end of the June, I think July 1st week.
Right. Okay. And the Rath Yatra, they use cloth, right, for the chariot. Yes, cloth. Why do they use cloth?
No, they have to cover it for beautification, but the color of the clothes are different for different idols.
Yes, different idols. Right? Yes.
Lord Jagannath,
yellow and red. Yeah.
And Ma Subhadra, it is black and red.
Okay.
And Lord Balabhadra, it is green and red.
Green and red. I want to ask you about the Swargadwar.
Swargadwar.
So what is it about this Swargadwar? I heard Lord Brahma, that is where first he came when he came to Puri.
Swargadwar actually is the place where Swarga people go after
after you die, if you want to go to Swarga.
Yes. So Swargadwar is why famous because everyone who in our family or in our ancestors, everyone has a dream of being buried, or like all the rituals should be done at Swargadara.
Oh,
Swargadara is the place where after like any ancestors, family members, or anyone dies, so they have a dream that I should all the rituals after my death should be done in at Swargadara. So it is a like pious place.
so is it a coast place, like near the sea?
Yes, it is near the sea,
Hmm.
and it is a yard where you can do all the rituals after the death.
What about these flag changes happening every day?
Yes,
Why
that
do
is
they
a
change flags every day?
yes, that is a major ritual which is done
And
every
the
day.
people climbing, they look
People
like,
means only one person
I think
goes
two or three people who are assisting him. He
assisting
he,
him.
he crawls like a Spider-Man.
Yes, he goes and you see that if it is 220 feet high,
Yes.
goes without any like help.
No
No help.
support system at all. At all.
He takes even with him the cloth which is used for that
It's too
flag.
long, isn't it? The flag
Too
is,
long.
it's very long.
Earlier it was so much long, then slightly to protect the Sudarshan Chakra, that length of the flag has been reduced. And you know, like Sudarshan Chakra is made up of 8 type of metals. Some thousands of years, there is no happened to that Sudarshan Chakra.
And
It is
people say that the Sudarshan Chakra, from wherever you see, it will look
yes,
like
yes.
it's
It look
visible
like it is facing to you.
facing
Yes.
towards you.
Ashtadhatu. It is made up of Ashtadhatu. Ashtadhatu means 8 metals.
When you go into the temple, you can't see Lord Jagannath straight because he's to the sideways, right? So I heard that
yes,
you have to come towards your left more to see him clearly.
we enter the main gate. Main gate, that means Singadwara.
Mm.
There is one Lord Jagannath we can see.
Yeah, in a window, in a small window,
No,
kind of.
yes, right.
Yeah.
Only Lord Jagannath.
Mm.
It is there. That is the entry, right? So
Mm.
somebody from outside also, because the gate is open, means somebody from outside also can visualize.
Okay.
So here the God actually shows to all religions. Everyone can see.
Who can't come inside also?
Come inside, but in front of the temple, anybody can see him.
Okay. Okay. What about the inside? Like
Then
at
inside
Garbhagriha?
when we go there, as I told you, Jagmohan is the place where we go in a queue and we stand there.
Okay.
In front of the Jagmohan, Jagmohan is in between, like Garbhagriha is there, the Natya Mandap in between, and then Jagmohan is there. There is the Garuda Stamba is there. Garuda Stamba we used to hold Garuda Stamba.
Oh, you can actually hold it.
Yes, try to hold it and then to worship, and usko bolte hain alinga. In arms we just want to hold.
Okay.
We used to pray there from there, and near the corner, little bit, if we stand, then because Garbhagriha is very much farther away, from that corner end, we can see face to face Lord Jagannath. But at a time, we cannot see all 3 idols from their place. Part of the Lord Jagannath will be hidden from the door, and part of Lord Balabhadra will be hidden from there. There is a saying that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you know, like
Yes,
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yes.
From who actually the Lord Krishna and the devotees.
Yes, the Hare Krishna devotees, yes.
So Lord Chaitanya, he was a devotee of Lord Jagannath. He used to visit because I think his next place was Puri. His second hometown was Puri because he almost spent so much of time in Puri. He used to stay there and used to see Lord Jagannath from there. And there is a wall. Anyone we go also, we just try to put our hand in the wall.
Okay.
Just for a support. So in that case, many of people say there are some marks in that stone, like finger marks.
Okay.
Means once you put, because if we put our hand, there will be never any mark or something in the stones.
Yes.
But in that wall, there are some marks of hand, like somebody is putting every day or
finger, like hand, like handprint. Yes.
So they say that this is the mark of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
I heard something like you can't show your back to Lord Jagannath when you're coming out.
Coming out, once we see Lord Jagannath, then we have to move it. Like because it is in a queue, we have to move to
Maybe
another.
We'll come out to the south. If you're entering from the east, you come out from the south. Tell me about Lord Jagannath's eyes. Those big eyes, it's like hypnotizing you, he'll be pulling you towards you whenever you look at him. And then I don't know if I can say this, I don't know if anybody will get offended, but he's so cute. It's so attractive that you're like, wow, you want to keep looking at him.
No, you're saying you're offended because you see Lord Jagannath is the God. Actually, people tell him anything. Like people used to scold him. Generally, if we are so much
Yes.
affected, like effects from affection, it means you see, English we have always we refer as you. But you know, like if you will talk about Hindi or any language, we if it anyone is senior, we say aap. Someone is we say tum, then tu. But Odia also similarly it is there. Apana,
Okay.
tume, tu. Lord Jagannath, everybody says tu. Tu mo Kaliya. I am saying
Oh.
some of the words in Odia. Tu mo
Okay.
Kaliya. Kaliya means black. So I am telling you the names of Lord Jagannath. Tu mo Kaliya Dhana. Kaliya Dhana. Dhana means in affection, mother says her child is Dhana. Dhana means what you can say, ornaments.
Gold.
Like
In
gold.
Telugu, we have something like Bangar Talli, Bangar.
Like that.
Yeah.
So somebody says that you are more Kola Thakura, right? Thakura means Bhagwan. And a lot of people say like somebody express him as brother. So somebody scolds as I say you because as a family member. In family, just as a somebody can tell anyone anything. So just like that one. That is one thing. That is why, as you saying about offense, and there is no offense. You can say anything because you see people scolds in any language. Once if you are angry at something like say, somebody has happened to you, you can scold. You go, people go to Lord Jagannath Temple to scold him.
Oh.
Hey, scold him. Why you have done to me like this?
Yeah. It's all out
And
of affection because they think that he's family.
so he is bonded with lot of affection and love rather than other gods. Like other gods, we have to respect and with fear. But Lord Jagannath is just like a family member. Now, from love and affection, you can relate it with Krishna. Because
Yes.
as you say that he's the Lord Krishna is bond of affection and love.
Yes. When you said that you have to bend a little bit to see Lord Jagannatha, I got this thought of, oh, he's playing hide and seek. He's like Krishna, like Maya, He wants,
Yes.
he does something naughty.
Yes. Like that one. You cannot see full.
Yeah.
Means you are
Maybe he's
not.
like, I'm hiding a little bit.
Means you are not completely satisfied until
Yes.
and unless you go and touch him. That is why you have to wait eagerly to touch him at one
Okay.
time. And you talk about eye. There is no eyelids. No eyelids. That means God is every time wake up to see his devotees.
Watching.
He's watching everyone.
Yeah.
And another one is the circle denotes the universe because everything is round, everything is circle. Any object is minimum surface area is circle.
Yes.
So this circle represents that the whole universe and everything is a circle. So his eye is circle. And again, you could talk about two colors. One is white. Inside it, the black is there.
Yes.
Black is the color which absorbs everything. If all his devotees, every scene and everything he observes within himself.
Okay.
White means it's a reflection. At the same time, he absorbs everything. It reflects every good thing. So that is one thing. Another one is white is also representing moon. Actually, Lord Jagannath is a combination of moon and sun. That is how I think that color maybe because of moon and sun.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things. So anyhow, as you say, it looks cute. Means everybody is attracted to that. Everybody when they see Lord Jagannath or Lord Balabhadra, specifically Lord Jagannath, because Lord Balabhadra and Lord Subhadra eyes are little bit elongated.
Yes.
But Lord Jagannath is completely the eyes round.
Yes.
So everybody gets an eye contact. All the emotions are direct connected with Lord Jagannath eyes. Once we have eye connection, then all the feelings and emotions can be real.
Yeah.
Which I can tell at the end that as a learner, I know few things. I know it from, so might be like few of the facts or
I don't know about the learner part. I can see the bhakt part in you, that devotee in you who spoke from the heart. I felt it clearly.
So for that thing, I will be sorry if any facts or figures, if I am not correct. So for that thing, otherwise, I'm feeling very happy and excited, and especially thanks to everyone, means including you, including my teacher who actually connected me to you, and after all, the Lord
Jagannatha, yeah,
who actually made it happen.
Yeah, he made it happen. This is, you know the story behind this. I know the story behind it. How this happened. For the viewers, it's a miracle. I was not looking for Jeevan at all. I was looking for something else. And then suddenly you came in, some other person whom I'm trying to contact, and he handed over the phone to Jeevan and was like, can you speak about Puri Jagannath? And I'm like, what? I was looking for someone to speak about Puri Jagannath. Thank you so much, Jeevan, for accepting, and thank you for showing that devotion in you and speaking about it. It's a really great information you provided, and I hope all the viewers, you have enjoyed what Jeevan has said. If there is, and also about the Pattachitra, he's an artist, and now he's learning Pattachitra more intensely. Hope you learn the art soon, and then become an expert at it.
My teacher is learning since last 16 years and more.
Yes.
And he's very much popular. And
Ashish, right. Yeah, I'm going to give the details of Ashish as well. He has an Instagram page, Pattachitra Ashish. I'm going to give his details as well. He has amazing art. You need to go and check it out. So let's wrap this up. Jai Jagannath. Thank you for coming on the show, Jeevan. Thank you so much.
Jai Jagannath. Thank you.
Jai Jagannath. Yeah.